Yo, I need a massive favour from you. So today I've got this. We're meant to be recording Joyride. Oh my god. Half hour.
Where did he go? Joyride.
Hi!
Welcome back.
These aren't the same traffic lights from the end of the last episode.
Definitely not. I would take my glasses off to make it even more...
He won't be able to see.
Well, I wouldn't see anything.
I haven't got my glasses on and it's okay because I can see far away. I can't see close. So I'm okay.
I can't even see those lights like that. I can see the countdown says 8, 7. Yeah, but I have to squint. I can't, so we won't do that.
Small, far away. This guy.
Terrible bike etiquette.
Yeah. Shitticut.
I'm just waiting for this dude to go and then I'll follow his lead.
I'm going to run him over. I'm going to run you over!
No, he was the leader.
He's a leader. He's the leader.
He's the
Leader of the
leader
gang of
my gang.
pedos.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. Wow.
Right,
The
so
poor man.
what should we talk about today? Now you know that the price is finished.
Oh, look, we're getting overtaken by everyone.
Yeah, well, these guys are professionals.
But they're not doing a podcast.
They're not. They are not the world's only mobile podcast.
Yep.
We are.
The great white shark of podcasting.
We should probably have a subject today then. We talked about the price last week and how that's going. We should probably have a bit of a subject for this week. I'm jumping these lights.
Oh, we've just gone through a red traffic light.
Yeah. So
only.
what do you reckon? What do you reckon we should talk about? What do you want to talk about, London? Oh, we could do that episode.
What episode?
Storytelling, because we never put it out because it was shit.
Oh yeah, let's do it now then. Right.
Brilliant. So, do you know what the most important thing in the world is?
Storytelling?
Yeah. How did you know?
I just have a knack for these things.
We use storytelling. Oh, it's so windy.
Sorry, I can't hear a word you're saying because of this wind.
I'm gonna get off the. Once we get off this hill, it should be fine.
Oh.
Yeah. So the beauty of storytelling is it's used to not only like entertain, but to spread information, to pass down warnings you know, all different types of diseases and how to go overcome stuff. And you know, it was used throughout our whole history of humanity to inform and not just entertain. And you know, like we are edutainment, I would say, as a podcast. We're edutainment. We educate and we entertain.
That's a very
Goes without saying.
We're like great white sharks who are lecturers.
Yeah, we're like Professor Sharks.
Professor Shark.
Yeah, you've heard of street sharks, school sharks. That's
and
us.
baby shark. But now you've got school shark.
Yeah, that's us.
That is
Can't
us.
go that way.
Oh, fuck me.
Can't go that way.
Not literally. But,
Yeah, so we love storytelling, right? Everything.
We do.
We love,
because like you alluded to at the beginning, it exists in so many different facets of life.
so many.
So many.
Too many.
What does storytelling, when we talk about storytelling, what does storytelling mean to you?
I guess it's, for me, it's a weird one. It means everything really, because everything I do or I try to do is, if it's just a joke, like telling a long joke that takes too long and isn't that funny, I'm telling a story, right? That's the best comedy is stories. The best films are good stories. The best sports are stories, right? The best YouTubers tell stories. I think it's like just the most interesting and important thing.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that people don't realise just how much storytelling is involved in kind of everyday life, away from, you know, being a a creative or a filmmaker or, you know, someone who's in the entertainment industry, because like you literally what you just said there, storytelling is so universal in that when you go to work, if you work in an office for instance, how many people tell everyone the story about what they did over the weekend?
Yeah.
That's storytelling.
It's kind of why, I mean, what I think what got me, what we were actually going to do when we talked about this episode was we were going to use pro wrestling as a kind of like a through line on this, and how, you know, that's storytelling on a completely different level, right? It's dance, it's gymnastics, it's drama, it's
Stuntmen,
it's combat, it's
Yeah.
absolutely everything, and all wrapped into one. And like, you know, told for 3 hours, 3 to 6 hours a week,
Yeah.
for forever, like since I was a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got something in my eye.
I could tell. You look like you're struggling, mate.
Yeah, so that for me is where I think I learned about long-term storytelling.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same as you. I literally wanted to become a professional wrestler, and I wanted to be in a band before I ever wanted to be an actor. Both of those things come through the Attitude Era of wrestling,
Yeah.
and hearing great entrance themes and hearing, you know, the stories being told as on my professional wrestling screens on a Friday, as it was then, because Raw used to be on a Friday in the UK.
Well, it was on a Monday, but we had to wait till Friday to see it.
Yeah.
But I remember I would download the Raw report on a Tuesday morning, and then me and my mates would sit and read the printout that I'd done, and like going, oh my god, Cactus Jack's going to come out, and he hasn't been there for ages. Did you know Cactus Jack is actually Mick Foley, who plays Mankind and Drew Love? So it's like, I think that's where I learned a lot of my kind of like not skill, but like my thought, my train of thought when it comes to twists and reasons for doing things. And like, you know, sometimes it can just be a mental twist that makes no sense, but it can be justified, right? And they do justify it. We need to deport millionaires. What comes to my mind? Oh, that guy's a troublemaker. Oh no! We need to die there. It's a great skill to be able to tell a story, but also get an amazing wrestling match in there, but also tell the story within that as well, you know? People don't realise that selling a certain like move, like it's hurt their back, you can tell like there's a certain sell in the way you take a move, or, you know, display being hurt can drive the story forward so much more.
Yeah, I mean I think that's why, you know, you love professional wrestling, right? Is that I remember when I was a kid and the earthquake attacked Hulk Hogan on an episode of Brother Love, and I genuinely thought Hulk Hogan might have been dead because he just laid on the floor like going, and I thought, fucking hell, like, well, I didn't, because I wasn't a child. But I thought he was a very hurt young man. I did not realise at the time,
wasn't young.
But he was absolutely fine.
Yeah. He was also a daft racist as well.
It's also a what?
Daft racist as well.
Yeah, that's Terry Bollea. I'm talking about the Hulk Hogan that I knew as a child.
I think that's why you're a racist now.
More than likely.
This little guy. Look at this little guy. I think, and it's definitely like kind of more so now than the last 20 years, but I'm actually interested in pro wrestling again because the storytelling is so good. I mean, a lot of people, like people online, like to slag off WWE as it is now, but I think it's fucking brilliant. I mean, there's a few decisions that are made that aren't great, but the way they kind of fix them, like from week to week, like they'll make a decision on a Friday, and by the following Friday, someone's gone, well, yeah, but what if we do this, this, and this? it will make this make more sense and it will make it better. Like I genuinely hated the recent thing about Pat McAfee showing up as like the secret helper. But by the end of the end of SmackDown last week, I wasn't that hating on it. It kind of felt okay because they just kind of doubled down on it and took a risk.
Do you know why that is like that for you though? It's because you watch it with your kids.
Yeah.
And you're watching it from like a purely entertainment aspect.
Yeah.
And not judging the booking.
Yeah,
You're just like, oh, I'm watching this like I'd watch a TV show.
But also because I can't do anything about it. So why would I worry about the booking? The booking is set. Like
You just watch it from week to week.
Yeah, I don't think Triple H is going to listen to a tweet if I made one. Not that I would, because I'm not an incel. But I would, yeah, like, I'm not going to go out and tweet about like what I would change about wrestling. Wrestling is stupid. In reality, it's silly. It's just a silly little TV show. It's the same as EastEnders. It's no different to EastEnders.
Yeah, like would you tweet about like Yellowstone episode and just be like,
No.
oh, he should have wrote that episode differently. It's like, all right.
Exactly.
Just get over it now.
And these people have been doing it for longer than I've been alive. And they know what they're doing. They may make mistakes, but we all make mistakes. You know, you can't get 100% right. You can't. It's impossible.
It's absolutely impossible.
And what they do is when they do fuck up, when they do, and that means when they shit. No, when they do fuck up, they work it. It gets worked out, and it ends up being good. Like this crazy stuff that happens in it, and you just go, why is that happening? And then within a week, you've forgotten that it was crazy, and you're just accepting that that's what's happening now, because it's fucking wrestling. Don't get so bent up shape about it that fucking Chris Jericho didn't come and Danhausen showed up, you know? Because Danhausen was slated and now he's the biggest draw on the fucking show, so.
I love Danhausen. Very good, very evil. Love
Very
that.
nice, very evil.
Sorry, very nice. Very good, very evil.
He is my favourite thing to watch on. I watched a playlist on YouTube the other day of every single appearance of Danhausen on WWE so far, and each one has been gold. But it's also driven the story in a way. It's not like he's just there to be fun. They're like there is a story there. Oh, we need to.
Where am I going, Benj?
All the way round.
All the way round.
Yeah, well, over there to Cafe Nero. It's green, man! Green!
Right.
Yeah. So that's why I just thought storytelling. We should probably talk about wrestling there because I think it's done a lot to help us as creatives, and it was definitely part of my growing up was WWF, and part of my wanting to tell stories was WWF, and that and Jackass and things like that has kind of crafted me into what I am now.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same, mate. And I think that I've got an uncle called Patrick, who is an incredible storyteller with jokes. Red light, Ben. But I have to go because we're doing a podcast together.
Yeah, but you don't have to.
I do.
Oh, hiya, it's Canada.
Literally had a go at a guy for going through a green man. It's a green man!
Yeah, I know. It's called hypocrisy. Get used to it.
Ben does it very well.
I'm a hypocrite.
But yeah, that's again, listening to Patrick's storytelling and telling jokes. It's understanding how they work and understanding that they all take this flow of there was this and that. So you set up the world and then you take them on a little journey, and something goes right for someone and then something goes wrong for someone, and that's your punchline.
Yeah,
And that's all we fucking do with our sketch writing.
well, that's everything. That's storytelling 101. You set it up, you knock them down,
Sometimes you
and
throw
let
them
them
away,
rebuild again.
but that's a different skill. Again, that's understanding storytelling a little bit more. Some lines are there to be thrown away, some lines are there to be knocked out of the park.
Oh, get
Figure out which one's which and run with it from there. And again, before I even wanted to be an actor, like I said, I was always invested in storytelling. I wanted to figure out how to have a great wrestling match. I wanted to figure out how to
Write a good song.
You know, write a great song.
Songs
And-
are stories, man.
Yeah,
Like the best. So, well, not all of them are, but some of the best songs are fucking stories.
yeah, they are. Like The Unforgiven 2.
As well, The Unforgiven as well.
The Unforgiven as well.
I also think Unforgiven 3 as well is very good. Unforgiven again.
I like how they went away from saying the fucking name of the song in the third one. They're just like, yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I wish
was
they'd
so
put it in there.
bad the second time. Let's just never do that again.
I wish they'd done it now.
The Unforgiven thrice.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we can go back to Metallica as well, but let's not. Whoa! Right, so I mean, I don't know how long this podcast was, but storytelling. I don't know how long this one's been.
Neither do
Storytelling
I.
one.
But then one thing that I did want to touch on was
Small boys.
when you first realised, oh, you know, I really like storytelling. Obviously, for you, your first involvement in storytelling was probably songwriting, right?
Yeah.
What then made you realise there was like a craft to this that you needed to get better at? Like, what was the trigger for you? Can you
What do
remember?
you
If you
mean?
can't, that's fine. But was there a trigger where you was like, that's what I need to do? Was there like one song or one moment where you thought, this is like the thing that I need to aspire
Do you
to
know-
be to make
do you
myself
know-
better?
So I mean, I think there's an album called Everything You Need to Know About Silence by Glassjaw.
Right.
And the lyrics on that album, I must have been about 13, 14 when that came out. And that's the
Yeah.
first time, I've listened to the lyrics and gone, oh, they're not just words in a line, so to speak. Because like, you listen to Nirvana, and I mean, as amazing as Nirvana are, I think they're probably my top 5 favourite bands of all time. Lyrically, some of it's nonsense. Going down here.
Go down there.
Lyrically, something is nonsense. Like, most of it is nonsense. So when I listen to, oh mate, I've just got a mouthful of pollution. So when I listened to this album by Glassjaw, I was like, oh, okay, lyrics can be more than just like cool words and rhyming words and stuff. You know, like they can have a separate meaning. I don't think I can get out of here. I think I'm stuck.
Are we stuck?
I think, yeah. But there was a defender when we were around the corner, and that is
The car that we're both going to buy once we can.
yeah. So yeah, that was the album that went, oh, lyrics can be something different. So when I actually started writing songs, I tried to emulate what they were doing there, and I was crap at it. But then there's an album called Full Collapse by Thursday, and that's when I realised that that was like the next level in lyric writing and songwriting, and you know, it doesn't always have to be a catchy chorus. You know, it helps. It fucking helps.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, oh, okay. So that was what really spurred me on to be a better lyricist. And then I got into bands like Hot Water Music and you know, and obviously like Blink-182 as well growing up. And you go, oh, okay. Well, maybe we could merge the two, and we can have some kind of meaning, and then actually have a catchy chorus, or have some words that people can like go, oh, that was clever what he did there, and you know, and then later on. What really spurred me on, and what I think is what I settled on as a songwriting style, and what made me really good, is when there's a band called Every Time I Die. Keith Buckley, the singer and lyricist of Every Time I Die, wrote some of the best words in musical history, and you know, it was all alliteration. It was clever double entendres, it was, you know, satire, all wrapped into like songs that are fucking heavy as fuck. You know, it was clever songwriting. And it made you think, it made you laugh, and that's when I realised that, songs don't have to be about love. Songs don't have to be about breakups. They don't have to be about losing stuff. They can literally be about silly shit. I can't get going. They could be about
I've turned
anything.
left towards Green Park.
No, I'm going straight up.
You're going straight?
Yeah.
All right,
heading
I've
to
lost
Soho,
you for
baby.
a second.
I'm
going to turn right onto Berkeley Street.
Yeah. I'll find you.
And I'm going to head down towards Mary Le Bon.
Cool. So that's where that songwriting and that kind of like tongue-in-cheek humour, but in song and lyrics was like just like a revelation to me, and I think that also helped craft the way I kind of, even when I'm writing jokes or talking on here, it's like having more than one meaning to the way you're saying something, or having some kind of almost like a hidden pun. I can't see it. So yeah, that was it, and then obviously I think eventually I'll probably try and write something again. Maybe not lyrics, maybe a book. I don't know.
Maybe a film.
Maybe a film. Well, I've got you as my conduit for film.
I've got you as my dog's body to write shit if I need it. For now.
My gopher. Yeah. That's a callback to a conversation we had earlier in the day that you weren't privy to. Right, I'm just gonna stop here.
I don't know where here is.
I'm Dover Street.
Right. I should be coming back up to line up with you. What is around you? Let's go old school with this.
Okay, buildings.
Yeah, but what type, have you got like a really big white building in front of you?
No.
No.
There's a lot of scaffolding. Right, head back to where we lost each other. I'll meet you there.
That's long.
All right. Well, I'll just try and find you then.
Yeah, this is fun. This is good for the pod.
If you just stop, I'll come find you. What's around you? What road you on? Name the road.
1 second. I will. There's a little park in front of me now. Have you gone past that park? At the roundabout.
I'm nowhere near. I'm not seeing a park or a roundabout, mate. So. Park or roundabout? Which way did you go?
20 minutes later.
Anyway, yeah. So.
No, yeah.
I guess
So
heart-shaped box.
yeah, when I heard, and when I like actually listened to the lyrics of that song, that really made me think to myself, oh, that's incredible. And then another one was Metallica's "Nothing Else Matters."
Because nothing else does matter.
Because when I listened to the lyrics of that song, I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I don't quite understand it because I'm like 13 years old, but whatever. And then, yeah, then I began to start writing my own songs, just about, and it was probably really, like, I don't know, I don't want to say dopey shit, but I was like 13 years old, so it was quite.
Yeah, it'd be well embarrassing
level.
to read them now, right?
Yeah, because what struggle was I genuinely, like, I didn't come from a family of like heroin addicts. I didn't come from a family of like genuine troubles. A lot of kids that just wouldn't get the fuck out of my way there and it made me crash. And so I was writing these songs just about probably, that girl wouldn't look at me at school and didn't want to be my girlfriend. And like you said, you look back now, you sort of think, what the fuck was I on about? But at the time, they meant a lot to me, those lyrics and those songs.
I can see, yeah. Right. Well, that's kind of like, when you first start doing bands with your mates, and, I guess that's why, like, Blink-182 was kind of resonated with us at that age, right? Because they were singing about the stuff that we knew. And, like, girls and being immature and, like, aliens and fart jokes and dick jokes and stuff.
This woman is literally, I'm glad I've got a camera. She's just looked at me like I was a piece of shit on her shoe.
What?
I said, this woman has literally just looked at me like I was a piece of shit on her shoe.
You are a piece of shit.
Like, genuinely, she looked at me like, the fuck are you looking at, mate? Like,
Is she on a bike? Is she going to catch up?
no, she was just cross. I'm so glad I have that camera because she just looked at me like I was a piece of shit.
I'll find it and I'll show the viewers.
Yeah, but anyway,
Yeah.
the absolute beauty of, you know, when I first started wanting to be in bands and first started recording songs and writing like a riff or writing a solo that I thought was fucking sick and was just going to make me millions. I reckon most 13-year-olds could play it. I reckon if you picked up a guitar for a month, you could probably play the shit I was playing.
Yeah,
but
course,
at the time,
yeah.
I thought this was technical wizardry. But, you know, we've all got to learn. It's the same as my acting. When I first got out of acting school, I thought I was the bollocks. Like I used to tell Rob that I would be a Hollywood movie star within a year.
How's that worked out for you?
20 years later, well, not 20 years, 18 years later, I think I'm 17 years off of my target. But, you know, you live and you learn. It's that naivety of youth, right? You just think, oh, I'm the...
But then you can, at that age, you can kind of, if you get lucky, you can kind of capture lightning in a bottle, right? And you can get lucky and the stars align and you end up in a really good place at that age, which is, you know, it's rare, but it happens. You look at your Leonardo DiCaprios, your Blink-182s, you know, even Nirvana, like, it was babies when they started, you know?
Yeah, and it was actually going to an acting school that helped me. I mean, it was meeting Rob, where he made me realise that acting wasn't just saying the lines, you're actively telling the story as an actor as well.
Yeah.
You are actively putting the story, the writer is not the only one telling the story, it's the actor, the director, the cinematographer, the AC, everybody is telling that story together. And, you know, that's what going to an acting school does to you, is just how to tell a story, really.
Another one of the signs?
It's another one of your signs. There
I
it
didn't
is.
put that one up. I didn't put that one up.
Fuck that sign. It's not as
Not
good
as
as your
good as my
signs,
sign.
mate. But yeah, that's why storytelling was so important to me from a young age, because once I realised, oh, so in all parts of being, you're kind of telling stories, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're telling stories now.
Yeah,
We've
I was
just told
able
the
to
stories
put the dots together. And that really helped when, as an actor, I was able to go, oh, so this is exactly the same as what Jeff Hardy's doing, as what Stone Cold's doing, as what, you know,
Yeah.
Gilbert was doing. It's all the same fucking shtick.
It is, and and how do you think? Like, obviously, that is what is, you know, falling in love with that as a songwriter, as a fan of TV, as a fan of films, as a fan of wrestling.
Yeah.
And then being able to go, right, well, I think I can give that a go. I guess that's, you know, everyone goes, oh, you get it all the time. You go, oh, you should make a film about this. Oh, I've got a story. Everyone's got a story.
Yeah.
It's just about
Stories are like arseholes, mate.
Everyone's got one.
Everyone's got one.
Yeah, that's a callback. I think saying that's a callback when it's very obvious a callback is one of the funniest things you can do. Anyway, I think that is a great way to end this episode about storytelling. Thank you for listening to another episode or watching another episode of Joyride. I hope you've enjoyed it, including that 8-minute segment in the middle where I just waited for Michael to catch up.
Yep.
I'm not going to cut that out. I think you guys are owed the bare bones of this podcast and how it comes together. But I appreciate you all, and
Yes.
thanks for listening to watching the world's only mobile podcast.
We have been the Great White Sharks of podcasting.